Let me show you how I planted the shadiest area in our tiny cottage garden. I'll show you how to choose the shade plants, how to plant them out, and what it looks like after a couple of months. Hi, I'm Michaela. I garden in Zone 6 in Romania, Eastern Europe, hence my accent. So here's the thing, right in front of our tiny cottage, there was the ugliest spot ever. At the very edge of a short retaining wall where you could see inside the building blocks. Our little front yard not only faces north, but it is under a huge willow tree. This willow tree. The entire area gets only 1 or 2 hours of sunlight early in the morning. So how to choose your shade plants? Well, look at what I did. I shopped my own garden. I looked around on our porch to see what shade perennials I had already available. I snatched 2 purple heucheras, 2 dark purple hellebores, and 2 white hellebores. So there you have it, these were my colors: purple, white, and lots of green. Please let me know in the comments how you like to choose your shade plants. I ordered some classic shade plants with contrasting foliage and texture. 2 hostas, 2 Japanese painted ferns, an evergreen sedge, a super cute amber heuchera, and 3 creeping jennies. The display looked lovely on Pinterest, and they were even more charming in reality when I put them together side by side. I love the green and purple combination with just a pop of golden amber. And just look at those leaves, some delicate and lacy, some round and small, and some big and shiny. A shade garden doesn't have to be boring at all, no matter how small. Now that we have all the perennials, it's finally time to plant them out. But the tricky part was that I had to clean out the building blocks, which were full of weeds and hard soil. And off I went to empty the concrete blocks using a hand rake. And just as I was throwing the weeds into a bucket, I noticed a big mistake. I had scratched my knuckles against the concrete and it really hurt. Oh well, a few bandages later, plus a latex glove, I returned to the planters. So make sure to wear gloves. Take out as much soil as you can, going as deep as possible into the planters. Add some perlite at the bottom for good drainage and water everything thoroughly. This is what my strip looked like, and it was about 25 centimeters deep or 10 inches deep. In a different bucket, prepare the potting soil. If you're planting directly in a garden bed, you can skip this step. So 4 containers, use 4 parts potting soil, 4 parts compost and 1 part perlite. Make sure to leave enough space inside so that it matches the height of the pots that your transplants came with. Place the transplants in the pattern that you want. Double check that you like where each plant goes and switch them up if you need to make adjustments. Once you're set on the final position, take them out of the pots and backfill with soil until you match the top of the soil they came with. So look, my soil matched exactly the edge of the building blocks. And now for the most important step, mulch, mulch, mulch. I used bark mulch all around the plants to keep the soil cool and to block out any future weeds. Water well and admire your wonderful work. I also added pink begonias, but 2 weeks after the planting. The begonias were not yet available at my local nursery in April when I planted everything that I showed you today. In just a few short months, all the plants got established and got really big. And now the entrance to our little cottage is so charming and so inviting. Click here to see what I'm planting next in our tiny little cottage. If you like this video, please subscribe for more because it would give me great courage. Thank you for gardening with me today and see you next time!